All right, people. Bread continued. We're gonna make a rustic semolina bread dough that we're gonna use 3 different ways in 3 different videos for 3 different weeks. Bread starts with yeast. That's right, yeast, my friend. Yeast is the foundation of where the bread rises, aerates, flavors. We're gonna do it with semolina flour, all-purpose flour, touch of sugar, water, oil, nothing measured. Let's make some bread. All right, let's get this bread party started, huh? Yeast. Again, we're winging it. 2 ounces-ish. We're gonna add a teaspoon of sugar. That's gonna get the yeast rolling. We're then gonna add 3 cups of flour. 4 cups of flour. All the flour, all of it. And then I have a semolina flour. This is gonna give us a little rusticness. That's gonna be half of what we just put in the other flour. So let's say 2 cups of this, 4 cups of that, 2 ounces of yeast, teaspoon of sugar, pinch of salt. And then get this baby dough hooking. I use the dough hook. The dough hook is gonna mix all the ingredients. It's then when we add the liquid to it, we're gonna add water and olive oil, that's it. We wanna use warm water because we wanna activate the yeast. Activating the yeast means it will grow, it will bloom, it will blossom. So we're gonna add a little bit at a time. And then we're gonna add a squirt of extra virgin olive oil. That's all we need anyway. And then we're gonna add a little more water because we want until the dough starts coming together. It's gonna take a minute, so don't rush it. There's still a couple more steps before we even get to bread, rolls, whatever. We gotta proof things, we got things to do. So we're gonna hang for a sec. And we're just gonna keep on adding water until this baby starts coming together. Move the flour around, there we go. This will eventually come clean from the inside of the bowl. And a little bit more, splash. Just keep it going until it comes clean. There's still some stuff on the bottom. That's where all the yeast and stuff is. We need that. All right, let's see what happens. Let's pull this sucker out. Let's get this out of our way. We're gonna dust the board. We're gonna put our dough and we're gonna knead it. We're gonna knead it with our wrists and our palms. Everything that the machine didn't do, we're gonna do it right now. All right, get it in there. Make a nice little boom. Now, we're going to take it and cut in thirds. And we're gonna make these nice little balls. Give that a nice little knead. Just take your thumb, put them in your palm of your hand, take your thumb, and just move it around until you nice little ball. We're gonna take a bowl with oil, and we're gonna put our kneaded ball in the bowl with the oil. We're then wrapping it in plastic, and we're gonna let our ball proof. Warm, above the oven spot. Anything, something warm, just so that the yeast has a chance to bloom. And then we're gonna do that 3 times. Make sure the plastic is all around the bowl. We don't want any dry, crusty pieces of dough. So we're gonna let that proof for about 40 minutes. Those are gonna double in size because of the yeast. Once they double in size, we'll get down with some more stuff. All right, our 45 minutes is up. Give it a little push. See that? Nice and airy, nice and airy. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna turn this into a truffled white cheddar cheese bread that we're gonna do with a steak, a wild mushroom potato hash. So I have this nice Italian white cheddar that's studded with truffles, and I have it also grated. So we're gonna pull this out of the bowl, cut it in half. we're gonna fold in some truffle oil, some cheddar, some big chunks of cheddar, and then we're gonna just fold that bread in to all the cheese and the truffle oil to make a nice stuffed roll. Get some oil. Let's do it again. And then we're gonna bake them. Let's go into our 350 degree convection oven. We'll give it a little salt, and then let's melt a little cheese on it too. Let's give it a nice little crunch. All right, see you in about 15, 20. While that's happening, we're gonna take our oyster mushrooms and we're gonna take them off of the woody stem. Oyster mushrooms. It's not dirt, those are just little pieces of mushroom. And then we're gonna I have a baked potato cooked yesterday. So we're gonna dice that up. We're gonna take a beef tenderloin, make a little steak and potatoes for our bread. All right, hot pan oil. Oil on the flat top. We're gonna put our mushrooms in the pan. We're gonna put our steak on the grill. Let's brown the potatoes a little bit. Throw our potatoes in, brown them up nice. All right, we're gonna put a little butter in that pan. More butter, more butter. That's gonna give us some brown on our potatoes. Let's flip our steak. Nice color, nice smells going on right here. We're gonna hit it with some thyme and rosemary. A little bit of salt, oh, some garlic, of course. Just a little bit, yeah. Salt. Pepper. And then we're gonna make a pan sauce. I'm gonna take a little bit of beef stock. Just a little bit. Soften up the potatoes and the mushrooms. We just let it sit. We got our nice little piece of beef. Looking for a medium rare-ish. We're gonna let it rest while our bread is cooking. We're almost there though, I think. Throw some green in there. Looks like a beautiful potato hash to me. Let's check our bread. I think we might be ready. Look at those beautiful, fresh, baked, truffled, cheddar, cheese breads right out of the oven. We are cooking today, boys and girls. So now we're going to move our steak, plate our potato and mushrooms. We're going to cut the steak. Nice and rare. I like it. Let's give it a little season on the meat. That way we know we can taste it. I'm gonna drop a little truffle oil on it. Just a little, go easy, just a little bit. Then we're gonna take our bread. And let's, look at that, nice. Smells like truffles. I like it. Grilled sliced filet mignon over an oyster mushroom potato hash, finished with our home-baked, put together on the fly, no measuring, truffled cheddar cheese bread.